It's a taxi vlog 246, I believe, something like that. It is the 11th. Oh, wrong thing. There, that's the right one. Get the mirrors in the right position here so I can see out properly. There, that helps. So yeah, it is the 11th of March. Already 1/3 of the way through the month, and people are picking up the poops after their dogs, and we are out to work. Let's see if we can book the zone here. Book of the 25. Okay, now I'm signed on apparently. Okay. Last week was the first week of the month, with the exception of the first day, which was the week before. That first day, the Friday, was really good. I think I may have mentioned it and said that Friday I made more money than the whole rest of the week put together. So I came out on Monday night, and I made very little money for myself. And I thought, okay, well, you know, tomorrow's another day. And the next day was a little better. I made $20 more. And then Wednesday, don't you hate it when you have had something happen and you can't remember what it was? Well, I'm at that position again. I know there was something about Wednesday that didn't work out. Anyway, I worked that Wednesday, and I waited about an hour for my first trip, and I waited about 2 hours for the second one. And I rejected it because it was an address from which I have had problems before. And after doing that, I waited another hour for my next trip. I think I had 2 fares on by midnight, 6 hours into my shift. And then as the night went on, it creeped along, and I turned it around by, I think, 2 o'clock, where I had made my lease and my fuel. And from then on, I had no more calls. From 2 o'clock till 5 o'clock in the morning, I had no business. I made exactly no money. Zero. I broke even. Meaning that what money I brought to work with me is exactly the same amount of money I took home. And that was all she wrote. Thursday I did a little better. I did about as well as Monday and Tuesday put together. And I was scared. I thought, oh no, not another week like this. Friday came along, and you know, Friday was actually quite smooth. I didn't have any trouble from anyone. It was actually quite civilized for a Friday. I had a lot of calls, but nobody went very far. So I didn't make that much, but I did make more than I made the whole rest of the week. I was able to put all of it in the bank for the rent. Save up to pay my rent. I know this is getting repetitive, isn't it? It's the same thing every week. Do you remember anything stupid or fucked up that happened during the week? No, it was too quiet to be stupid or fucked up. Like I said, I just made a bit of money. I gotta pay my car insurance at the end of the month. I gotta pay the rent. I got a chiropractor bill. I gotta get groceries next week, so all the money I make this week will go towards groceries. Hopefully there will be some left over, because I'm gonna have to dip into my mattress, so to speak, to pay for my car insurance and to pay the chiropractor. And another couple of months and I'll have my chiropractor checkup, where they give you an x-ray and everything, and I'm probably going to quit doing it there, because I can't keep going on like this. Maybe the rest of the month will be busy and at least profitable like March was last year. And the thing went tick-tick. Did you hear it? I think it's just changing my zone. It should be changing my zone here. GPS is 98%. Let's see. We're in 32 now. It's giving me 30 and 32, so it seems to work. Anyway, I don't know. There's really not much going on YouTube either. I get a few videos here and there, but not a lot. And it only took me minimal amount of time to watch everything that had been posted on the weekend. I didn't even bother bringing the computer to work tonight because, well, what's the point? For 1 hour of watching YouTube videos, or less than an hour, you're going to bring the computer the whole night? No. I'll read a book. I'm reading a good one now. Kid with a skateboard on the sidewalk? No. This one is called The Cauldron by Jack McDevitt. Really excellent. I'm halfway through it already, and I've only been reading it for like a week. That's pretty good. Usually it takes me 3 weeks or a month to get it through a book like that. At the rate I've been going, by the end of this week, halfway through the month, I'll be finished. And as the weather forecasted, it is beginning to rain. It is supposed to rain skateboards. I hate kids on skateboards and dangerous fucking things. And you never know which way they're going to go. They can run right into the side of your car. I've had that happen. They run right into the side of your car, and that's that. Yeah, you know, the energy is low this week. We've just been through a new moon, and with the new moon, the energy has yet to grow. Whoa! Oh yeah, they blocked it off. It's a police thing. There was a big accident somewhere, and now they got it blocked off both ways. So we're going to have to leave here and join the part of the world we want to work in by other means. Okay, so I turned around, and I wonder if they will let me on over there. Probably not. So I will have to go through. Oh yeah, everything's being detoured. Yeah. Cherry blossoms are starting to come out. Don't know if you can see them from there. Let me show you. Cherry blossoms. I made a video a few years ago of cherry blossoms, and maybe I'll find that old footage and remake it. Yeah, it's blocked down there. There's, yeah, cherry blossoms. There's no there was a big accident apparently, and so the whole road is blocked off, probably as far as Finlayson. So I'll have to take side streets like this to get towards the zone of 68. I don't think it's busy. There's not much calls going out. Let's see if I can change zones. Book 42. Anyway, I could keep on going, but there's no real point right now. So hope yours is better than mine, and we hope that the week will be better than last. Good evening or morning or whatever this is. You know how the mind has a way of blocking out unpleasant things? Well, that's what happened to me. I had some old guy get in my cab last, I think it was Wednesday, and he was like one of my early fares, and he wanted to go downtown. And I said, well, where downtown do you want to go? He says, to a restaurant. I say, okay, fine, what kind of restaurant do you want? He says, one where I can have a drink. Okay, so I took him downtown to a restaurant where he could have a drink, and he went to pay with the Interac, and he had the card, and we put the chip card in the machine, and it was declined, and he says, but it's a new card. And I told him, well, I don't care if it's a new card, there's apparently no money attached to it, so, you know, I can't take you any further, so just get out. And a little bit later in the evening, I had this girl who was really drunk. Her friends put her in, and one of the first words she said to me was, douchebag. And I stopped the car and said, get out, and she wouldn't get out. So I just took her where she was going and taking abuse all the way, and I should have just grabbed her by the arm and thrown her out, but you know, next thing you know, you've got an assault charge on you for manhandling someone like that, and that's the end of that. I just thought I would add to my nothing week and say that. So, hope yours is better than mine, and hope the rest of this one is better than it's been.